Good morning. Again, like everybody said, I'm extremely humbled and honored to be here. Us head coaches, no matter what sport we play, we wouldn't be here if we didn't have good players. We didn't have good help. We didn't have good administrations. And a lot of times we as head coaches get way too much credit. And so I just want to, first off, introduce our players here. Jermichael Jones, number 21. Jordan Holmes, number 2. Miles Contry, number 3. And Braylon Outlaw, number 5. These gentlemen helped spearhead the effort. Again, good teams, coaches league, great teams, players league. And we aren't perfect. You know, we're not supposed to be. We hadn't started week 0 yet. But I do see a maturation in this group. And so I'm excited. I'm excited from what I saw this summer. Excited about what we've seen this fall so far. But again, playing one of the best, going against one of the best head coaches to ever coach in this state, going against one of the best teams with the most historic prestige and pride. You can sit down, guys. Thank you all. But it's going to be a tough task for us. I know my boys are going to get tired of hearing this, but we talk about it frequently. Do not grow tired and weary of doing good. For at the proper time, you will reap your harvest if you do not give up. And especially here at the beginning of school, guys, summers are easy. Summers are easy, but that first day of school, the first week of school, the first couple of weeks of school, there's so many distractions that can pull us away from our overall goals. And what I want to encourage everybody is just to stay the course. Just keep in mind what your goals are individually and collectively. And everybody hopefully will like the end result of not only what your overall record is, but who you are as a young man. And again, we talk about it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Most everybody runs power, most everybody runs counter, most everybody runs bug or cover 2, cover 3. But how you do it is what's going to separate you. And I'm blessed to have a good staff around me. I'm blessed to have good players. But again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And if we continue to buy in to those things and make it team-oriented and not self-centric, I believe we'll have a chance to have a pretty good year. But we're starting off with a bang. Rival's a phenomenal team with a great history, and I know that they're going to have their best shot. And so hopefully our boys can respond in the right way. Appreciate your time. Good luck this season.
Mike, tell us a little bit about your off season and how you see your team going into 25.
We've been doing amazing this whole off season, just playing coming out hot for our whole season. You know, just as Coach Shook was saying, as our goals, our team goals. So just trying to make it to state and just be a better person later on in life for the people that might end up going to a different path. You know, outside of football, just being a better man. So.
What do you see in your game with your run game or anything else that you might have had to work on this offseason?
I'd say really just trying to help the team out. You know, just every time running the ball, just trying to get a first down, or if so scoring, at least just trying to help the offense get into a better field position. So.
Jordan, tell us your thoughts on coming into the 25 season.
I feel like it's a big season for us. You know, last year we came up short, but I feel like we have a point to prove, and everybody's bought in, everybody's, you know, being intentional in practice. You know, iron sharpens iron, so I feel like we're ready for this upcoming season.
You know, you've a lot of versatile in your positions. What's your favorite position playing?
My favorite position is defensive back.
Why is that defensive back?
Because I trained for it, you know, for multiple years, and I feel like I'm, you know, the perfect player for that position.
What do you guys have to do to go to that next step in the playoffs, you think?
I feel like that starts in practice, you know, correcting our wrongs, knowing what we did wrong last year, and improving on it, building on it. So I feel like we know what we did. We have a full head of mind, so I feel like we'll be good.
Talk a little bit about the defense this season.
Our defense is a good defense. We're very aggressive, you know, very competitive, and physical. I feel like that's our biggest thing is physicality and our speed as well. We're fast, we're and versatile. We can move into different stuff, and we just can do a little bit of everything.
Do you ever tell Coach that, hey, we need Jordan here on defense a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's definitely somebody we need on the defensive side.
What some things you've been working on personally in the off season?
Just using my speed more in certain situations, you know, because I feel like that's my one of my biggest strengths. So yeah, I would say using my speed.
Do you think you can get to the quarterback a little bit more this year?
Oh yeah, definitely, yes, sir. That's one of my goals.
Do you go into a year setting so many sacks this year that you'd like to get personally?
Not really. I don't really, not really numbers type of guy. I just go out there and play. I have goals, but not really a certain number type of goals. So.
What have you guys done the off season to bring this team a little closer together?
Just making sure we're making everybody feel comfortable. We had some transfers come in, so just making sure we're bringing them closer and making them feel at home while we're working.
Miles, talk a little bit about your off season.
It's been good. We all just been practicing hard. It's been long, the summer, hard days, but we've been grinding, so I feel like we're going to be good this year. We got good players. Everybody's willing to put in the work, so looking forward to it.
Talk a little bit about your head coach and your relationship with him.
Coach Schultz, he used to coach my brother. My brother was at Prattville, so I've known him for a while, but he's a great guy, great coach, very knowledgeable about everything. He really wants the best for all of us, and great guy. So.
What's this team got to do to be successful this season?
I think if we all just keep putting in the work like we have been, and we just keep playing for each other instead of individual goals, then I feel like we have a good shot. So.